Good morning, everybody. Today is day 20. Can you believe it? I say that every day. But when I make it out here to do these walks, it is totally sometimes amazing that I actually fit it in. But it's day 20 and we're out here walking by a Finger Lakes trail. I'm on a road. We're getting in the woods little by little. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's another episode of fitting things in. So I had a plan for the whole day. You know, I had things to do by 9 o'clock, and then after I got all those things done, I was going to go do some research on some healthcare things that I need to take care of, and that got canceled. So I changed up my to-do list and went and did something that needed to be done by Friday. So I went and got that done. That took me about 2.5 hours. And then my grandson calls and he's like, can you come get me at 2? So I just got done doing that, and I said, all right, I'll come get you. And it was around 2-ish, 1:45, something like that. So I went down. I got down there before he did. He was still 20 minutes out or so. So I went back to the gas station, got my gas, and then went back to school, pick him up. Then I got home and it was about 3 o'clock. So there's the whole day. For the most part, the whole day, you know, like afternoon and morning, afternoon. Here's the other part of the trail. So you'd walk up the road and go in there, or you'd come out there and go in where we saw the other sign. But we're not doing either of those. As much as I'd like to take off that way. So again, it's 3 o'clock and I had to get dinner ready. I had to finish the laundry and restack the dishes for the dishwasher. So I did that. And then I finally was able to finish getting my laundry done so that I could, because I washed all my hiking clothes, so that I could put my hiking clothes on so that I could get out here. And then I put together the spaghetti sauce for dinner. I put that in the crock pot, and originally I was going to have to take my grandson to ball practice, but his father ended up coming home, and so he had a vehicle, so he drove himself to practice, which enabled me the freedom to get dropped off here at this road to go hiking. Again, it's in the evening. It's early evening. It's 5:30. It's about, well, on here, 34 degrees. In the car coming over, it was 29 degrees. So I'm in Basswood State Forest on the truck trail, and just walking through like we did before. I got my coffee. My nice warm coffee. It is chilly, but as long as you're walking, and I've had to walk up a couple hills here, and this is kind of uphill where I'm walking. Coffee's probably not the best thing. And if I was hiking a little bit longer or whatever, farther, I probably have water. I do have water on me though. There it is. And there's the pack. My day pack anyway. The wind's blowing pretty good. So okay, so I've been thinking about what my most favorite hike has been. And I would say solo, it's the one where I went to the lean-to and spent the night. Not sure I ever put that on video. I've got pictures, but I don't think I ever made a video. And boy, it's slippery right here. And with my husband, which I think is ultimately well, I got two favorites. The one favorite is Hunter Mountain, and we did an overnight. I carried my pack, and he carried my old pack. I had a Diva 60, Gregory, and then I carried my Gregory 40 liter. And we carried everything. We did. It was awesome. It was an awesome hike. And he powered right up those hills. Actually, he powered up the hills better than I did. It was the coming down that was harder for him. But sitting around the campfire, and he built a campfire the night we got to the campsites. I don't know, 3 or 4 miles in up the hill. And then the next day we got up, we had breakfast. It was a lot of fun. The different terrains going up the mountain were pretty awesome. Again, I have pictures, but I never did a video of those. And then coming down the next day, we actually had planned on staying 2 days out on Hunter Mountain. But we were both so tired after coming up Hunter Mountain and going back down. And he had some real pain in his hips. And we got down to, I don't remember the name of the shelter, but we had run out of water, or we were low on water. We didn't run out. We were low on water. And the next water source was supposed to be at that lean-to. Can't remember the name of it. And there wasn't any water. There was some standing water, but I'm not comfortable drinking standing water. So, and I didn't have my aqua tabs. So we could have boiled some of it. We did sit at the lean-to and have lunch, but we both decided, because he was in some pain in his hip, and not having the water, we decided we would call it. No sense in injuring ourselves or struggling when we really didn't have to. Again, plans always change, and that's got to be one of my most favorite hikes. Years back, my other favorite hike, I think it's snowing, guys. My other favorite hike was with my dad. We went up, I say it was Mount Marcy. He says no. I don't remember. I was 16. I have no idea what mountain it was. And to tell you the truth, at 16, I'm not sure I even really wanted to go. I was told I was going. And I had a great time. It was fun. It's a memory in back in my mind. Again, I have no pictures of that because I was young. I don't think he has any pictures of it either. It was either Memorial Day or July 4th weekend. And we stayed overnight. When we got to the top, we camped on a view. You know, you could see the city or the town lights, county lights, whatever they were. You could see. And they had the fireworks that night. So we saw some fireworks as well. And then in the middle of the night, we cowboy camped. We didn't have tents. We cowboy camped. And Dad made dinner. We had dinner and whatever we needed to drink. And we got all tucked in our sleeping bags and on our bedrolls, because all we carried was those foam bedrolls. Well, we got all tucked in and everything. And then I heard, Dad was sleeping. I heard noises. So I got nervous. And I tried talking myself to sleep and this and that. And then all of a sudden, this really loud screeching. There were possums. I believe it was possums. It was either possums or raccoons. I think it was possums. No, it was porcupines. And Dad's like, don't move. If you scare them, they'll shoot their quills. I remember him telling me, don't move. I was scared to death. They make a noise when they're fighting or mating or whatever they were doing. That sounds incredibly like a baby screaming or a child screaming. It was the scariest moment. It didn't last long. I don't remember exactly what happened afterwards. It's a long time to remember back. So I only really remember bits and pieces. And probably, as I tell the story, it probably changes a little bit, no doubt. But it's a memory. It's a memory that I will always cherish. Even though I can only remember bits and pieces of it. But there you go. I'm in my 60s. I was 16. I've been out here a long time, enjoying the hiking and all of it. It's I can't even tell you how it feels. I think I'm at the end already. That was a quick walk. Whew. Yeah. So those are some of my favorites. If you have a favorite, you can put it down in the comments if you'd like. If not, that's okay too. I hope everybody has a absolutely wonderful day. Thanks for watching and listening to my jabber. I'm hoping to get out at a different time of the day on a different route. But let's do that's a pretty picture. Just the skyline. It's a very pretty picture. Hey guys, day 20 is complete. Hope you all enjoy, and beautiful scenery we had tonight. Episode 20. See you on YouTube. Grandma Outdoors 56.